above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Zippy! Zippy! I found a sponge. Where have you gone? Have you seen Zippy?
Ow!
Oh, lumbering lollipops, that's done it.
Hello! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Who did that? Was it you, Bungle?
Oh, me?
I did, David. I'm very sorry. But I was passing the sponge to my friend Bungle and it accidentally slipped out of my hand. Oh, that's what happened, was it?
Yes, you see, Zippy says that a wet sponge is much heavier than a dry one, so we were just finding out.
There's no need to find out. It's true.
Is it, David?
Yes,
it is.
I told you.
Oh, lumbering lollipop, Zippy, I'm not asking you.
It's still true. A sponge soaks water up, so it must be heavier when it's wet.
I know sponges soak water up. You don't have to tell me that.
I have to tell you everything.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Do.
Don't.
Oh, all right, you two.
Well, I'm fed up anyway. I'm going.
Good riddance.
It's riddance, Bungle. Good riddance.
Oh, well, I don't care what it is. He's gone now. David, is it really true that a wet sponge is heavier than a dry one?
Oh, let's see, shall we?
Oh, yes. Why are you squeezing it?
Or to make sure most of the water's out.
Oh.
Now, there, feel that. It's just damp.
Oh, yes.
It's much lighter, isn't it? Now, watch.
Oh, it's floating.
Yes, and it's also gradually filling with water.
You mean like Zippy said, it's soaking the water up?
Yes, that's right. Now. There.
Oh, it's much heavier now.
Yes, that's because of all the water that's inside it.
Oh.
Watch.
What a lot.
Now, who's the clever one?
Oh, not you again.
I was right, wasn't I?
I suppose so.
Yes, Zippy, you were right.
In that case, I'll tell you something else about water.
What?
It's wet. Ha 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 ha. Meh.
Now, Bungle, here's a difficult question. Can you tell me what shape water is?
Shape? It's water shape.
But what shape is that?
Oh.
No? Water is the shape of whatever you put it in. If you put it in a bowl, it's the shape of a bowl. Now, if you put it in a cup, like this here, there, it's the shape of a cup. If you put it in a lake, it's the shape of a lake. Whatever shape the lake is. Like this one. If you put it in a river, it's the shape of the river. There's a river. If you put it in a well...
It's the shape of a well.
That's it.
Ah, but what's a well, David?
A well is a deep hole in the ground that collects water. People who have no water in their homes sometimes have to get their water from wells.
Oh, you mean like in Ding Dong Bell?
That's right, there's a well in that song, isn't there?
Yes.
Did someone say we were going to sing now?
No, nobody said anything about you singing.
Oh, come on, Bungle. Go on, let's have a song. While I go and change my wet shirt.
All right.
Ding dong bell, pussy's in the well.
Who threw her in?
Little Johnny Green.
Who pulled her out?
Little Tommy Stout.
What a naughty boy was that, to throw poor pussycat,
Who ne'er did any harm
and killed all the mice in his father's barn. Let's do that again. Let's do it again.
All
Zippy.
right, I suppose I have got rather a good voice. Ding dong bell, pussy's in the well.
Who threw
Who were in? Little Johnny Green.
Who
pulled her out. Little Tommy Stout, what a naughty boy was that, to throw poor pussycat, who ne'er did any harm, and killed all the mice in his father's barn.
Do you know the story about the two holes in the ground, Mooney?
Where?
Where what?
Where are the two holes?
There aren't any. Oh, I wish you'd listen. I said, do you know the story about the two holes in the ground?
No.
Well. well, two wells. Two holes in the ground. Two wells, see?
No, I don't know that story. Thank you very much.
There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter. He took a bite of the lily pad, flapped his wings and he said,
I'm glad I'm a little white duck floating in the water.
There's a little green frog swimming in the water, a little green frog doing what he oughter. He jumped right off of the lily pad that the little duck bit and he said,
I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water.
There's a little black bug floating on the water, a little black bug doing what he oughter. He tickled the frog on the lily pad that the little duck bit and he said,
I'm glad I'm a little black bug floating on the water. Bug, bug, bug.
There's a little red snake lying in the water, a little red snake doing what he oughter. He frightened the duck and the frog so bad, he ate the little bug and he said,
I'm glad I'm a little red snake swimming in the water.
Now there's nobody left sitting in the water, nobody left doing what he oughta. There's nothing left but the lily pad. The duck and the frog ran away. It's sad that there's nobody left sitting in the water. Boo!
It's time for a story now, Bungle.
Oh, I'm playing with the water.
Well, you can always go back to it afterwards.
Oh, all right.
The story's about water, too. It's called Thomas Has a Bath.
Oh, good.
Right. This is a story about Thomas, who has a spade, a rake, a watering can, and a little red tin for keeping things in. He loves sloshing about with sand and water. It makes him very dirty, and the only thing to get him clean again is more water. So he has a hot, splashy bath and a cold, tickly shower. Thomas's grandmother lives in the country by the sea, and when he goes to stay at her house, she has to put the kettle on to make hot water for a bath. Grandmother's bath is very small, and with Thomas in it, there's not much room for water. So most of it seems to get all over the floor. Thomas is sure grandmother will be pleased if he mops it up before he goes to the beach. The sun is hot and yellow, and the sea is cool and blue. Just the day for a swim, says Thomas. When Thomas has finished his swim, he fills his bucket with seawater, and he gives grandmother's flowers a bath. It begins to rain, so grandmother's flowers get 2 baths, and Teddy gets sopping wet. Funny thing, says Thomas. Teddy seems to have got dirtier instead of cleaner. So Thomas and Teddy both have a good wash with clean hot water and yellow soap. Just for fun, Thomas leaps into the air. Thomas jumps in the tub, and all the water jumps out. Time to clean my teeth now, says Thomas, squeezing out a long, wiggly worm of peppermint toothpaste. Then he brushes his hair. But that tufty bit on top just won't lie down. Never mind, says Thomas, putting on his blue pyjamas. It's time for bed now. But Teddy isn't ready for bed. He's still sopping wet, and he has to be pegged out on the line to dry. Good night, Teddy, calls Thomas. Then he cuddles up under the bedclothes and tries to get to sleep quickly. He's very glad it'll soon be morning, so he can splash about with the sand and water again.
Sunshine,
Yes, Mooney?
you know that story about 2 holes in the ground?
Yes. Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
But do you know when is a well not a well?
when is a well not a well? No.
When it's feeling ill. Ha 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 ha.
I'll give up.
going back to play with the water now.
Playing with water's a silly game.
No, it isn't. I'm going to experiment.
Experiment, that's a long word. I bet you don't even know what it means.
Yes, I do. It means doing things to find out what happens.
And what things are you going to do?
I'm going to find out what floats and what doesn't.
What a peculiar idea. I'm going.
Why don't you try this? Get as many things together as you can find, like these here. And then see which float and which don't. Here's a cork.
Oh, that floats, doesn't it?
Yes. Do you know why, Bungle?
Is it because it's lighter?
Yes. Lighter than what?
Lighter than the water?
That's right.
Ah.
You try the pencil now.
Yes, all right. Oh, look! That's floating too.
Yes.
Isn't it good? Oh! Stones don't float, do they?
No. That's because stones are...
Heavier than the water.
That's it.
Yes.
Look. Paper floats as well. There.
Oh, yes. Can I try this?
Yes, all right, go on.
It's like a little boat, isn't it?
Yes. See what else you can find. Do you remember we had a race once with egg cartons?
Oh, yes, I remember. Can we do it again?
Yes, all right. Move these out. There. Right. Now, here they are. That's yours, Bungle, and this is mine. We start here. Remember?
We blow them, don't we?
We blow after 1, 2, 3, go. Right. 1, 2, 3, go. Yours one. Yours one. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Bye.